One of the biggest challenges of being a real estate agent are all the distractions, all the things keeping you from the work that's actually going to be making you money. Today's video, we're going to talk about the most common distractions that come up for new real estate agents and what to avoid and what to actually focus on. And that's coming up right now. Hey everyone, welcome back to Freedom Agents. This YouTube channel is all about one thing, helping you close more deals. My name is Marc Brenner. I'm a realtor and team leader here in Atlanta, Georgia. And if you are interested in potentially joining eXp Realty and potentially having myself as your sponsor, if you've watched my videos, if I seem like I would be a good fit for you, if you're interested in eXp, you're looking for a brokerage to join, I want you to reach out to me. You can book a Zoom call with me to have a simple talk with me to see if we would be the right fit using the link in the description below. You can call me on my cell phone number. You can email me. All my information is in the link in the description below. But if my content resonates with you and you're interested in having me as your full-time real estate coach for free, reach out to me today. All right, today we're talking about distractions. Now, if you've watched most of my videos, this is kind of what I'm all about. Laser-like focus, okay? This is something you really don't understand when you first get into the industry. If you're coming to real estate fresh out of college or high school, or if you're coming to real estate from a corporate or retail job, it's a very big transition from employee to entrepreneur to independent contractor. And the world of real estate is not just about real estate agents helping people buy or sell homes. There are all of these cottage industries, okay, all of like these little fish on the big whale in the ocean that are thriving and surviving off the backs of brokers helping people buy and sell real estate. And one of the most common reasons I see new realtors fail is because they spend the majority of their time caught up with what I call shiny object syndrome, okay? For those of you who don't know, I'm telling you right now, real estate is the ultimate shiny object industry. Listen, when you wake up in the morning and you want to have a successful day as a realtor, one of the biggest things in the way of you accomplishing that for the day is all these distractions, okay? And we're going to go through them. And the most insidious part of these distractions is that most of them seem like a good idea. Most of them seem not only harmless, but beneficial. Seems like this would be a really good thing to be spending your time on, but it's not, okay? And everything that I'm going to go through on the list is beneficial in its own way at the appropriate time, but most of the time, they're a waste of time. So let's get right into it. The biggest distractions that real estate agents face. All right, so the first thing I really need you to understand and burn in your brain if you want to be successful in this industry is that you are not an employee anymore, okay? I really need you to get that into your soul, make it a part of your being. No one's gonna hold your hand. No one is gonna drop success in your lap. No one is gonna show you what to do. This is all on you, which is fantastic, okay? You know why I love real estate. You can't get fired. There's no limit to your income. You can do whatever you want with your time. You can sell your business, so on and so forth, okay? But the reason I touch on this is because a lot of people carry their employee mindset into real estate. They feel guilty about not taking meetings. They respond to everything, right? You're in that corporate world. You're used to responding to every email, every text and call. That is just not possible in this industry. So you need to have a different outlook, right? You're not working for anyone anymore. There's no expectation on you to respond, not to your clients, but to these other industries trying to make money off you. So I'm just saying that so you don't feel bad when you tell people no. You should be telling people no every single day in this industry. One of the things you should be saying no to is our first biggest distraction is lender lunches. Now, for those of you who don't know, you are to a lender what a prospect is to you as a real estate agent, okay? Real estate agents farm consumers to help someone buy or sell a home. Lenders farm realtors to help them get business, okay? Because they want realtors feeding them loans to close and then to refinance and so on and so forth. So you're a new realtor, you just got into the industry, you are going to get invited on lender lunches constantly. Now, at first, this is really exciting. I mean, they're gonna pay for a really nice lunch. They usually take you out to a pretty nice restaurant. They let you get the steak, they let you get whatever you want. And there's nothing wrong with it. They're trying to develop a relationship with you, and they want to do that by buying you lunch. and they could be very helpful. Listen, again, everything on this list is not bad inherently. It's not bad in and of itself. It's bad when you're doing this stuff instead of generating leads. Okay, so I'm just telling you, it is very important to develop a relationship with a lender because the lender is going to help you be really competitive with your offers. You need a lender that can close quick, that has a lot of different loan programs, that can get an appraisal back in 10 days or less. Okay, so the lender relationship is very important. But listen, once you find a good one, you don't need to go on any more lender lunches. Okay, when you're closing 30 to 40 deals a year, every lender in that transaction, whether you're on the sale side or the buy side, is going to want to develop a relationship with you. They're going to want to take you out to lunch because they want repeat business from you. Stop going on lender lunches. These are a huge waste of time. I see realtors, they'll go to multiple lender lunches a week. Okay, find your lender that you're going to give most of your business to. You probably want 1 to 2 lenders in your stable, and stop going on lender lunches. These are a huge waste of time. Number 2 on the list is market center trainings. Whatever brokerage you're at, it's probably a brokerage that offers a bunch of training in some capacity. It could be virtual like EDXP. It could be, at like a KW Market Center where they have maybe 5 classes a week. Now listen, again, of course, education is super important. You should be building education into your schedule, but you should not be going to a class at your market center if you haven't done your lead generation for the day. Market center trainings can be beneficial. They can also be really harmful. For instance, if you decide that you want to go all in with YouTube to generate your leads for your business, but you say, oh, there's a market center training on cold calling FSBOs and expireds. I really like to know how to do that. Well, look, you can only do so many types of lead generation, right? Okay, so if you chose creating content on social media by posting videos on YouTube, how many different types of lead generation can you do? You're not going to have hours to cold call and hours to make content. Now, you might be able to do those 2 things. I typically recommend realtors choose 2 main lead generation strategies, go all in on them, but you can't have 5 or 6 different strategies. So if you're all in on referral marketing and content creation, you shouldn't be going to a cold calling class. This is another shiny object. Now, if it's related to the type of lead generation that you've committed to me, it's a different story. You're deepening your knowledge of what you've already committed to. But just like you should pick out a lender and be done with it, you need to pick out a lead generation strategy or 2 and be done with it. Focus on it. Refuse to allow yourself to focus on any other learning about lead generating other than what you chose, right? Because leads happen over time. You have to go all in for 6 to 8 months at least. If you keep hopping around from lead generation to lead generation, you're not going to build any momentum. All right, number 3 is lead programs. Now listen, I'm just preparing you for this. Honestly, nothing could prepare you for the amount of people that are going to cold call you and email you and reach out to you. Your email is on a list, especially if you're actually helping people buy or sell homes. You are going to get spammed constantly by people wanting to sell you leads or sell you programs that are going to give you leads. These are going to come in the form of text messages and emails and phone calls. It's going to be nonstop, and a lot of it is going to sound really good. They're going to make it sound wonderful, like, hey, we're going to generate leads for you for free, and you'll only have to give us X amount when you close them. And I'm not saying it's all bad, but 98.9% of it is BS, and it's going to be a distraction, okay? Now, if you're an established agent that can generate leads organically, if you're a team leader now and you need an overflow of leads for your agents to close, not you, you might want to look at some of these programs down the line, just like you might want to look at buying leads through a Zillow Leads or whatever at that point. But I always recommend not doing this at the start of your career. So pretty much any business or person who reaches out to you telling you they can help your business is full of crap. And if you waste all your day answering these calls or responding to these emails or taking these Zoom meetings so they can show you their program, that's just a shiny object that you need to avoid. All right, 4th on the list is technology. I'm guilty of this, but there is certain technology that you need in this game. And one of the biggest shiny objects is bigger and better technology. You see this in particular with the CRM, right? Oh, what CRM do you use? Did a new CRM come out? Is this CRM dated? I want to switch CRMs. Listen, that is just distracting you from doing the work that needs to be done. And I'm guilty of this, so no judgment. It does not matter what CRM you have. Use the free CRM that your broker provided or use an Excel spreadsheet. It all works. Whatever you use is what works. You could have a $500 a month CRM. If you don't use it, it's going to be a complete waste of your money. So pretty much any technology, whether it's a CRM or a digital business card or whatever kind of technology someone is trying to sell you, some fancy crap for listing presentations, you don't need any of that. These are just people trying to get money from you, wasting your time. Stick with what's free and provided for you and just use what works. All right, number 5 on the list of distractions for real estate agent is certifications. This is kind of counterintuitive, just like education. How could certifications be bad? Certifications are not bad. And if you decide you want to be a relocation expert and go to class and get that designation, God bless you, go do it. All I'm saying is there are realtors out there who are more concerned with the letters after their name than they are closing deals and generating leads. Okay? They're more concerned with having 6 different designations next to their name in an email signature than they are about getting really good at generating organic leads. I think you know which one's more important. Oh, you're a short sale expert, or you're a buyer's expert, or a seller's expert. Let me tell you one thing. Consumers do not care about that. Maybe if you have to do a short sale, it's definitely more important because that actually is a pretty complicated process. But listen, buyers don't care if you're a certified buyer's expert or whatever your brokerage came up with the name for it. If you're a certified listing specialist, I promise you consumers don't care about that. They either like you or they don't. They either are convinced you're going to provide value or they're not. So I'm not telling you never to get a certification, but again, this can be a huge shiny object for new agents. All right, and the last major distraction I have on my list for real estate agents, the biggest shiny object is branding, website, logo, business cards, and signs. You've heard me say this before. Is it not important? Of course it's important. All that stuff is important. That's not what we're talking about. It's not as important as generating leads. And what I see is day one real estate agents spending hours on their branding and logo and not meeting new people or generating content, providing value, posting on social media, picking up the phone and calling a friend, relative, FSBO, expired. And all I'm saying is, don't put the cart before the horse. Think about it this way. If you forget about a website, a logo, all your branding, all the cool colors and the email signatures, and you just focus on generating leads, you are going to get income quicker than any other agent that you're competing with that started at the same time. And here's the beauty of focusing on generating leads. When you're closing deals, now you have income coming in to reinvest in the business. So who do you think can do a better job creating your logo and branding? You, as someone who probably has literally no experience with that, or a professional marketing company, right? But now you can pay the marketing company because you've got business coming in. You couldn't pay them on your first day because you didn't have any income. Not only can you pay the professional, but they're going to do a better job than you did. So you're saving time and you're getting a better product, a better quality website or logo or whatever it is. So to me, it makes absolutely no sense to focus on non-income generating activities as a new real estate agent. As you have income coming in, you can now allocate money to these different things that you think are important. You're going to get a way higher quality product and you're going to save your time. You don't have to spend time doing that. That's all time saved that you can now spend generating leads, creating content, picking up the phone, hosting an open house, knocking on a door. Okay? Do you get it by now? If you understand the whole crux of my channel is that just spend your time generating leads, okay? Everything else can be paid for, designated, delegated. But the biggest reason why realtors fail, and this is the truth, is because they're focused on all these distractions. And it might not seem like a lot. It doesn't seem like a lot if you go to one training class a week and you spend a few hours on your logo and you get a certification and you research new CRMs. You're spending a little bit of time with each of these items, but at the end of the week, you spent your whole week on these distractions and you spent maybe a few minutes on generating leads and you're wondering why no business is coming in and why you're potentially going to have to now pick up a part-time job. So I'm just telling you the truth. This is the real nitty-gritty facts, practical stuff on how you're going to succeed in real estate. Throw all these shiny objects, all this BS out the window. Crystal clarity. There's one variable you need to focus on. There's one thing standing in the way between you and a bigger income that would have been possible at whatever job you were working before. One thing standing in the way from you and owning a business that's generating income that you can sell one day or that you can create leverage with one day, hire other people to take it over for you, okay? So this is an amazing career. The potential for income is incredible, especially considering how easy it is to get your license. But the only thing standing in the way between you and becoming a statistic of agents who fail are all these distractions. These are all non-money making activities, and I want you to focus on the money making activities, and then after that, you can focus on some of these. You can pay some professionals to do this work for you. So those are the biggest distractions. This is the real truth. This is what you're really going to see when you get your license and you get into the industry. You're going to be like, oh, wow, another lender invited me to lunch. Oh, wow, I just got another cold call from a company wanting to sell me leads. Oh, wow, this new CRM just came out. Oh, wow, that's a really cool training class. All to the side, all out the window, wherever you want to put it. Okay, focus on generating leads. How are you going to do it? Who are you going to call? What doors are you going to knock on? What houses are you going to host open? Okay, what content are you going to create? If all that sounds miserable to you, honestly, no disrespect, you should consider not getting into this industry or just quitting, because that is what it's all about. You're a salesperson. It's about generating leads. And then when you have leads, you can be the real estate agent. You can do a great job for them. Of course, that goes without saying. You're doing an amazing thing for families and people having a huge purchase in their lives. But you're not going to be able to help anyone if you spend your whole day in training classes and researching CRMs. So that's all I have to say about it. I hope it really benefited you. Please comment below if you have any feedback for me, and I hope you watch my next video. Have a good one.